Hey, I think we are live. I'm going to make sure things are going on kick. And indeed, they are. Guys, welcome to the 1980s Redux. I got a hot beverage, a little bit of smoke, and we got some games lined up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's your first time, well, I can't tell you anything else other than let me start you out with some media. This is smoke 'em if you got 'em, drink 'em if you got 'em. We're going to watch some classic highlights, commercials of the era, some skilled players of the 1980s, some waning players from the ABA era that kind of made their way in. The end of the 80s, including players like David Robinson that entered in 89. So, yeah, a couple of surprises. We got some good games here. And I'm going to start you out right with this one right here, which kind of blew me away last time. So,
if you tell your agent to tell a producer you're out of town, you don't want to come to the forum that night.
Showtime Lakers will be a big bonus game if we get there tonight, folks. They're going to face off against the Seattle Supersonics.
It's nothing like a Hollywood party. It's much more entertaining.
I love that Diane Cannon hardly wears anything at the games.
A little stuffy. A little gamey. It's great. What are you, kidding? It's the forum.
Everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day. I love LA.
And the entertainment business has taken this team to heart. They play the exciting kind of basketball that's show business. It's a flash kind of crowd here.
The atmosphere of the forum is the best atmosphere there is. It reminds me, I'm going to date myself, of the old Madison Square Garden.
I love the sport, and I love to watch the greats do what they do. I love to watch. I mean, sometime watching these guys run this court, it's almost choreographed. It's so beautiful.
We love it.
NBA action? Not bad.
And there you go, guys. That's a little bit of something to start you out, but we're going to go straight into our gameplay here, which is our first matchup. And it's going to be Detroit facing off against the 76ers. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Pontiac Silverdome. That's right, folks. We did some detailed work here. We got the Pontiac Silverdome. Julius Erving, Maurice Cheeks, Tony, Charles Barkley, and Moses Malone for the 76ers on the road. And they're going to face off against this very tough Bad Boys Pistons team. This is out there for Ronan if he's out there. I know he's a big Pistons fan. Well, it looks like we're already having a couple little glitches here with this. Hopefully not too much. Cheeks kicks on the wing to Irving. I got some Dr. J stuff for you guys tonight. Cheeks. Nice. Oh, can't get it there. Bill Laimbeer pulls it off the board. Cheeks was on a handful of all-star teams. Definitely tremendous point guard for the Sixers during their run. Dr. J here. Charles Barkley kicks it on the wing to Cheeks again. Now Isaiah Thomas. That's Rick Mahorn, Joe Dumars, Adrian Dantley, and Bill Laimbeer. Looks like we do have a little bit of a glitch, and that's okay, folks. It'll take us 1 second to check this. In the meantime, I want to thank you for tuning in, and yeah, stay put. This usually gives me more trouble in the beginning than it does later, so historically, it's been a lot better as we moved on. Nothing there. Big Bill Laimbeer with the board. By the way, we're going to skim through some of these games. We're not going to watch every bucket, and we do not do free throws. Isaiah Thomas. And always, oh, look at that pass from Cheeks to Julius Erving. Dr. J, I have some great highlights for Dr. J as well. And I will admit right off, I don't have everything perfectly organized tonight, so I may have to lean down and kind of search some lists. But hopefully, it won't take too long. There's a brutal foul. And one of the things we don't do is free throws. So Rick Mahorn, known for his brutality and violence, definitely gets called on the whistle on that one. All right. And it does appear, again, that I may be having a little technical issues, so bear with me. And we are going to jump ahead. It'll cost you 3 minutes on a dead ball or a free throw. John Spider Sally into the game for Detroit. I can see right off. And Dennis Rodman. This is a young Dennis Rodman against his nemesis, Bobby Jones. No, that's Doug Collins. Maybe the end of his run. Oh, that's Daryl Dawkins. Chocolate Thunder there. And look at this. Rodman kicks it to Sally. Sally's going to get that one. Detroit with a big lead out front here. And we'll see. I really am going to prefer, here's another dead ball, so we'll just move ahead, but I'm really going to prefer to sort of just let the game engine do what it does, because I'd rather see where these teams are than jump in and monkey a little bit too much. So I just leave it go for a minute. We can see Adrian Dantley, big scoring guy during the 80s Utah Jazz. Certainly his run with Detroit, which is where I have him right now. I may make that trade later and move Mark Aguirre over from the Mavericks, where he is currently with Sam Perkins. So I have some options as I roll this season. And by the way, last season the Lakers won, and I did jump in and play some Magic Johnson, I can tell you, but what could I do? I played some Kurt Rambis. I played some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was too much fun. I couldn't resist. And I got those highlights coming up on some of these players. First dead ball, we're going to check out a couple of Sixers and a couple of stories, a couple of commercials. I got plenty of stuff on both Detroit and Sixers. I think you guys will be amused. All right, so right here, Sedale 3. And there is Catchings, Harvey Catchings. The tall socks. Notice the short shorts. Notice the wristbands instead of the sleeves. Notice the sock length. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of work. Some of these guys I've missed. Right there. Most of the shorts are pretty good there. Ooh, Michael Williams misses that. Sedale 3 bringing it up on the break here with the Sixers. He's looking for daylight. He's shut down. Michael Williams getting very physical, as Detroit does. Sally with the big block attempt there and alters the shot, kicks it out to Williams. This second squad includes Vinny Microwave Johnson. Ooh. Rebound here to 3. All right, we got a pretty close game here. I think this dead ball is going to do it. Bam, and there you can go. And just... So I didn't do the whole Dick Stockton intro, so I'll do a little bit right here. And here we go. We're going to just jump ahead. It'll cost you 3 minutes. But before we do that, I'm going to show you some great media, people. Because we got the legendary Sixers team that really was impressive. Championship in '83. But they included some real killers.
If you tell your agent to tell a producer you're out of town, you don't want to come to the forum that night.
All right, little jumble there. Hang on. So here we go. I'll start you out with one of my favorite 76ers. And I think even before that, hang on, let's start with this.
24, Bobby Jones.
He's just spectacular. One of the most underrated, great players of all time. I mean, he just did, and his teams would always win. He's one of those guys that he couldn't really shoot it. Wasn't a great scorer, but he was such a winner. had such a, you just knew if you had him on your side, you were going to win.
The doctor able to track it down somehow into Bobby Jones. Bobby's fouls in full time. Archibald intercepted by Bobby Jones, and the game is over. He wants to win a championship for Philadelphia, and will do it coming off the bench.
Not many players like Bobby Jones would accept the role, a star player to come off the bench and play 20 minutes.
To Bobby Jones, going to the hoop. Basket counts and a foul on Bird.
So the best jumpers in basketball, he stretches out. That's a phenomenal play by Bobby Jones.
To Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones going in.
Jones for the defensive play of the game.
Bobby Jones, one of the best defensive forwards in the NBA. Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones came flying through after the block at the other end.
And Chiefs will take it all the way. Stumbling with court Jordan. Bobby Jones. And they have
And that, folks, is the Secretary of Defense, Bobby Jones. And I got to tell you something. I did take a second, and I did organize some of these highlights for Detroit and Philly coming up. So next commercial break should be pretty smooth. Let's head on back to the Silverdome, the Pontiac Silverdome. Let's see what's going on here. We'll be with you back of the half. Here we go. All right, well, the PA is jumping in here. Bobby Jones, there he is, Secretary of Defense, right there. We don't usually do free throws, but I mean, we just saw the whole thing on him. Let's check him out for a second. Bobby Jones.
At the line for 2.
Pretty good free throw shooter, Bobby Jones. Great defensive player, as you just saw in those highlights. Boom, hits them both. But because of that, it's going to cost him 3 minutes because I don't do free throws. All right, so here we are. With just 3 minutes left in the half, we've pretty much got an even game here. John Sally is going to kick the ball to Dennis Rodman, the erratic, young, untattooed Dennis Rodman. Here comes Isaiah Thomas to Sally. That's a pretty easy lay-in there. Sally might have dunked that. I'm going to look at the tendency there. He was a little bit of a posterizer kind of beast. Now, Threet has been good here. Kicks it to Bobby Jones. That's in his wheelhouse right there. He doesn't hit it. James Edwards transferred over from Philly. Now, here he is. Microwave Johnson right here. Vinny Johnson, a walking bucket. He goes against Caldwell Jones. Sally pulls it out. Offensive rebound. Misses it. Harvey Catchings with the rebound. Out to Doug Collins. Collins with a little spin move. But Rodman is that lockdown defender, gets a hand on it, gets the rebound, tips it to himself. Rodman with the outlet to Johnson. Johnson can catch fire. We've seen him do it here last year in the playoffs, actually. He was great off the bench. And here is, he goes inside, can't get it. That's Hersey Hawkins, I believe. And Bobby Jones coming strong on the break, can't get it. So we're going back and forth here. We may just get ourselves right to this halftime and keep it moving along here. Isaiah kicks it to Johnson. Takes a couple extra steps. The Philly bench is up. Oh, and Johnson cannot get the roll. Rodman, the offensive rebound. Oh, Rodman's hype. He loves it. There's that backwards run from Rodman. You gotta love that. Yeah, you gotta love that. Three, can't get it. Sally with yet another rebound. Kicks it to Thomas, who has a good eye. Up ahead. Rodman does a little too much fancy work. Can't get the bucket. Hawkins kicks it to three. Ooh, a little hop step there. Kicks it to Catchings, who has daylight, but no Rodman again. And this is a tough defensive team, Detroit. So is Philly, for that matter. Oh, and that is a great dish to Caldwell Jones. And I think, given how tight this is, folks, I think we're going right into the Dick Stockton mode. Folks, this game deadlocked as we head into the half. Because we can simulate time and do what we want, we'll go ahead and present this halftime show brought to you by CBS. And so here it is. Basically, going into the half, we've got Adrian Dantley here with 12 points. Isaiah Thomas, another 10. Let's see here, Isaiah Thomas. And then Joe Dumars, another 9. John Sally, about 6 rebounds. He's been all over the boards. Great off the bench. On the other side, it has been Collins, Tony, Irving. Nobody standing out. Pretty even spread. So I think we will jump in second half. And we'll see you guys at the end of this one. Let's see who gets the advantage. All right, here we go. So, Dumars, mid-range master, can't get it. Ooh, big push from Lambier. Did you guys see the shove? I saw the shove. We don't do free throws, we jump ahead. Boom, here we go. Plowing through this game now. We've got pretty much a neck-and-neck game. We might get to watch a nice close one here from the east. Sierra. Sierra's out there. She's always fishing around watching gameplay. Well, I play this one specifically for our buddy Ronan. You know, he is a Detroit pimp, as the streets will tell you. But I don't see him in here tonight. But still, Detroit is tough as nails. They're going to put up with Philadelphia. I got some cool commercials coming up. Lane Beer kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas to Dumars, and that's another bucket right here. First dead ball. We'll go to some more media, of which I have some great stuff. Bobby Jones against Rick Mahorn. Mahorn out to Tony. Julius Irving, that's Dr. J. I have a commercial coming up for him right at the break. Cheeks kicks it out to Bobby Jones. Julius Irving back to Cheeks, and here's Bobby Jones, who cannot hit that. Mahorn again. And here we go. Dantley, mid-range master. Led this Detroit team, actually, all through the mid-80s in scoring. So, wow, we've got pretty much a deadlock game. This crowd, this is the Pontiac Silverdome. You'll notice the exact paint job. Yours truly to thank for that. Here's the kick to Moses Malone, the great Moses Malone. Yeah. No, don't you dare bug him. You let him sleep. You listen, gaming, streaming, sleeping, fucking, it's all a natural thing. That man needs to sleep and fuck and work, for that matter. Hey, I just happened to be up late tonight and was very inspired. I got some new clips, some new things, so I thought, you know what? Let me do it. I need to have a bit more of a schedule for this, but life intervenes. Here we kick it across to Julius Irving, who's going to be featured on the next break. Andrew Toney, who is a real assassin, can't get it to hit. Adrian Dantley, again, he's already hot. He hit one. He goes against the great defensive master right there, Secretary of Defense, Bobby Jones. Blocks the shot. Ooh, the Silverdome got quiet. And white pimps out there not happy. And Moses Malone, quickly, Philadelphia takes the lead again. We've had 10 lead changes in this game. The Silverdome here. This is, if you look at the only McDonald's, no .coms, everything is back to the 80s, folks. Absolutely. I'll send him some clips for this one. Oh, Bobby Jones, big rebound. Julius Irving. All right, well, that is exactly my cue, folks, as the dejected Pistons head to their bench. And you know what? They got nothing to be ashamed of. I tell you what, it's going to cost them 3 minutes. But we have the luxury of going to media. And I've got a great one here for you. We'll start with this one.
Fantastic. Hi, I'm Dr. J. If you like the NBA game uniforms you see on TV, you need a copy of the 1986 official NBA catalog. It's bigger and better than ever. There's great stuff inside, like team jackets from Starter and pro caps from Sports Specialties. And everything in the NBA catalog comes in all 23 team colors.
This is my first
How do you get your
favorite
own
player,
catalog?
Dr. J,
Easy.
Julius
Just
Erving.
send $1 to NBA Catalog, P.O. Box 800-850, Seattle, Washington,
And in fact,
98108. You can get T-shirts, shorts, even a Spalding game ball.
he was
So
classy,
remember,
man.
Send $1 to NBA
All right,
Catalog, P.O.
we're gonna
Box
go all in.
800-850,
If Sierra's
Seattle,
still out there,
Washington, 98108.
she
Your
deserves
dollar will be
the
credited
royal
to your
treatment.
first order. Send for your catalog today, and remember, you don't have to be a tall guy to wear what the pros.
Listen, they cut him off. They didn't have time for him. Check this one out.
Dr. J and Dr. C for Coca-Cola.
2 out of 2 doctors recommend Coca-Cola. For symptoms of thirst due to intense physical activity, for advanced cases of thirst, real cola relief from Coca-Cola.
I concur. A big, bold taste to really refresh you. 2 out of 2 doctors agree. No prescription necessary.
You know, I was a great basketball player when I was in college.
1 out of 2 doctors agree.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I got one more thing to show you who Dr. J is.
Doc dunks it. What a play. Man, I can't believe that dunk. I've never seen one like it.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that jam? I don't know how he did that. Julius Erving like a man possessed.
Yeah, the irony. What's in that Coca-Cola, Dr. Cosby? But this is Dr. J, my favorite.
They say he's getting old, but look, there's some things that you just never seem to lose.
He was the first Air player. Before there was Jordan, there was Dr. J.
Such an exciting player on that fast break.
Finish, Julius Erving.
Need to count the hang time now.
Just old school
There he is,
funk.
Julius Erving. Look at that move behind the back. Oh!
That's an ABA highlight right there, I think, with that striped ball.
Oh, I love that guy. I love that guy.
Julius. Whoa, much doctor this play. We've seen some awesome one-on-one. Both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
The gamble by Julius Erving hurt them that time. Julius roaring to the basket, came up in Walton's face. And Julius, unbelievable in a wide open situation.
Yeah, he was great.
Anybody be able to do the things that he could do.
Crazy finisher.
Moves to the foot race, and here he comes. Doctor looks for daylight. With speed, he took that to the hoop. Julius Erving on his approach pass to the takeoff. About 12 feet from the basket, looking it right up and over Gross.
Malone, pass deflected, going to be stolen, I think, by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk. The doctor made a sensational play. The slam, he just puffed in his hand and swung that baby way around.
Well, let's get back to this gameplay, shall we? Oh, and I see already I need to get rid of a half a second, so I'm going to do just that. But we don't do free throws, so it'll cost you 3 minutes. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. All right, here we go. Detroit with a commanding lead after all that simulating. Philly has to stand up on their hind legs, get this one done. That's Daryl Dawkins. I don't have any backboards being broken, but he was the first guy to start breaking backboards. Daryl Dawkins. All right. Here we go. Let's see how clutch Philly is. And you know, oh, that is too easy. Detroit cutting through there like hot knife through butter. Well, I don't think I can stand for that. And you know, what do I mean by that? That means I am going to play for Philadelphia. That's right. Ronan would turn over in his grave. But you know what? That's beside the point. I'm going to play as Bobby Jones, the great Secretary of Defense. I believe he's at the small forward. That's right, Bobby Jones. Now, I am all about defense. My job is just to be a menace on defense and not allow any easy buckets. When Isaiah comes in here like this, he should be thinking twice about that shit. Bobby Jones is the Secretary of Defense. So can we get something cooking here? Ooh, I don't think so. Detroit's looking commanding here. They got a 9-point advantage. I'm playing Bobby Jones. Bobby rolls down the paint, gets the rebound, kicks it out to Hawkins. There's the pick and roll. That is an ugly air ball and a oh my God, that one hurt actually. Oh, Dr. J's on the bench soaking his knees. Exactly. All right, here we go. Bobby Jones. Oh, no. On the wing. No easy buckets now for Detroit, man. Bobby Jones is out there. 8-time defensive first team. However, the stone cold Pistons are going to get their win here on their home court. Yeah, I believe so. Joe Dumars. Yeah. All right, well. I think that tells me what I need to know. It basically tells me that we're going to sim this one to the end. I believe this one is over. Now, if I am wrong, we're going to approach cautiously. But this seems to be a double-digit victory, a great victory for this Pistons team. And Joe Dumars lit it up. Let's take a look at this. I mean, he just buries this. Dumars was great on the break, hard to stop. Detroit's going to be there again. They made it to the semifinal round last time, and they were tough to beat. Dantley's the second runner up there with 18. And, of course, the pass first Isaiah has 15 assists, 17 points. That was a nice little easy layup from Isaiah, a little mid-range game for her. And, you know, to show full respect, Julius Erving did get his 21 points. Here is a beautiful little bit of jelly from Dr. J, who we just saw the commercial from. Moses Malone, 10 boards, 18 points, getting it done inside. Philadelphia looked great here, but as we can see, Detroit too much. Too much here. And they controlled both the fast break and I would say, let's see, rebounding. Pretty even there. I don't know. They just outshot this club. So there's a victory there for the Pistons. Let's see. NBA 80's theme. Let me see if I can get you guys more media.
Dr. J and Dr. C for Coca-Cola.
Fantastic. Hi, I'm Dr. J. If you like the NBA game uniforms you see on TV, you need a copy of the
Oops, I had a lot going on there. But I know what we're really looking for. We showed you highlights. This is a classic right here. This is a very silly one right here.
I'm Ricky Mahorn, and I play basketball with taste. If you try to drive past me out, hey down there, you care to go for a Hungry Howie's pizza later? I'll pick you up after the game.
At Hungry Howie's,
Mahorn was known as one of the most ruthless bad boy Pistons, so for him to be doing this corny
delicious flavors to the crust.
Hungry Howie's pizza, I bet he will pick you up.
If you do things tastefully, people look up to you.
I bet.
Hungry Howie's
I'll bet,
pizza
Rick.
with flavored crust and enjoy the edge in taste.
The edge and taste, that's pretty good there. I think we're going to go with this one, which is always a crowd pleaser.
I got an idea. What? First one to miss watches a winner eat 2 Big Macs.
Hey, can I play?
No. Over the Grand Canyon, off your face, through the window, off the floor, nothing but net.
Watch this shot.
This is classic vintage. Charles Barkley already knows he's the comedian. Already.
Out the hat, over the beach, through the window, off the scoreboard, nothing but net.
Please, pretty please, no! What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
No. Man, I'm hungry. What do you say I buy you a Big Mac? I'll buy. No, I'll buy. Play the Sue buy. Okay. Around Saturn, through the dipper, nothing but net.
All right. This one is...
Guys, I can make that.
Thanks, Charles. This one is really corny Detroit one. We just watched Detroit. So I'll throw this at you since we're moving to the next game. Check this out.
Nice game, Bill. Play really well.
Yeah, our defense was hot, and Adrian played strong tonight.
Very positive message here. There's
always
Adrian
getting
Dantley
pumped
now.
up.
They did just win.
Teamwork wins every time.
That's why, because of teamwork.
Teammates together to win. The Pistons travel to New Jersey to take on the Nets. Wednesday night.
Look at this old broadcasting. If that's not making you tear up, I don't know what will. And then, listen, I have so much other stuff I could tell you here, but I think instead we're going to just take a look at our next matchup. Now check it out. The next matchup I believe is right here. This is it. As the Bullets, the Washington Bullets, that's right, are going to be heading to the Boston Garden. And we're going to get a chance to look at Matt Sweet to understand what this whole Matt Sweet thing is about. And by the way, we've got an aging Wes Unseld in here. This should be pretty dynamite. Did I just see how amazing that was, though? They had this. This right here was kind of the slamming. Yeah, that might be the way to go. That red is pretty hot. Alright, so I think that's what we'll do. And while we load in, we'll just kind of take a look at one more piece of media. And this is a big one. The last thing I didn't show you should have and will now.
They needed to get somebody with Julius. So he needed a little bit of help.
This is the man. And he was on a mission. We need one guy who's going to be there for 38, 40 minutes a night.
And they got the right man at the right time. A fella by the name of Moses Malone.
Yeah, this is a, I cut this down. This is a little tasteful mini doc, which is one of the things I do here.
And here comes Philly. Moses Malone drops it off the dock. He sends it up and in.
This was a pairing, Dr. J and Moses
Irving has
Malone.
the field beat. Let's Wilkins slide by.
And like I say, the Secretary of Defense.
That's a dimension that I've never played with in a 12-year career.
He's there. He goes up, double pump scores.
Offensive rebounding machine.
Put it in play, does to Malone. Moses, 2.
That's the same high lob play there.
Julius Irving fake, hooks it off to Malone. He'll go up and power jam one. Moses Malone banks it home. Tough shot.
Maybe the best offensive rebounder in the history of the game.
Back, Blackman down, takes him into the lane, goes up, and on the rim short. The tap, Malone once, twice, 3 times, it's good.
I love the rebound. I love the offensive rebound because I think you put more pressure on another team when you offensive rebound. That's another easy way to score.
That's the way they made up. Ivoroni misses outside, tipped in by Moses Malone.
Toward the baseline, fires the jumper, and no good. The rebound, Malone back up good, and he's fouled.
No good, following tap, no good. Malone.
He's just wearing teams out by himself.
Almost 16 rebounds a game. He's the best offensive rebounder I've ever seen.
The Celtics just...
My goodness.
the power of Moses Malone.
Follow. He's too far under and really hit the bottom of the rim going up. And then he goes back up.
We got Moses. He always talked about going to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. That's one of his phrases, time to go to work.
And it comes from a guy like me that love to win. You know, I like to win. I don't like to lose. I think when you work hard, you know, you get a much better feeling.
See if they take advantage of that matchup. Malone.
Philadelphia now, you won't get many second and third chances.
And Moses Malone, though, for sure, man.
Maybe that's because they have practices. There.
We're gonna have to revisit that. That's a nice little mini doc that I've got right there. But before we do anything, maybe we can jump right in here into this gameplay. And this one is gonna be in the Boston Garden. So here we are entering at this point. Christian Laettner. I hate Laettner is on this list here. Wes Unseld. So we're going to check in at the half. We'll be back. Here we go. Now, if you don't know, Matt Sweet is the whole thing. Now, who the hell is Matt Sweet? Let's kind of get into this for a second. Matt Sweet is a career mode that I thought might be interesting to rewrite the 80s. And what does that mean? Well, I took Steph Curry's DNA and I put him into a 6-foot white boy named the Dorchester Kid. Okay? And I believe he's at the point. Yes, here he is, right here. Okay. It's Frank Johnson here is my matchup. Okay, and the Celtics, Jeff Malone was a scoring champ for Washington Bullets. And we've got Bird. So what it is the Dorchester Kid is just a poor kid from Dorchester who beat Larry Bird in a pickup game. And now he's like, Ma, I can't believe it. I'm on the Celtics over here. He can't get it. Here we go. Up ahead to Bird. Bird goes all the way and gets fouled. Now, we do not do free throws. We already know this, so we're going to jump ahead, folks. That's what we got to do. We just can't let the free throws happen unless it's a precious moment. So Wes Unseld looks overwhelmed here by the fact that Larry Bird looks overwhelmed, and together the two of them seem overwhelmed. Here we go. Matt Sweet, here he is. With Steph Curry from the logo range? Oh, no. Not from the logo range. Larry's like, hey, watch that shot, boy. What you doing there? It's my team. All right, so Frank Johnson gets fouled going to the basket. Scrappy three-point shooter. And Washington shores up the gap. Here is Matt Sweet, the Dorchester Kid. Swings it out to Bird. Bird can't get it. Parrish with the offensive rebound. Puts it away. And right now the Celtics looking red hot. The Bullets need to go on a run. They need to work the ball into Wes Unseld. Work the ball with Jeff Malone, who is really just a sharp shooter. Jeff Malone. So right now I've got this matchup here. Frank Johnson. Okay, there we go. Kick it out to Larry. Larry on the break again. Larry's going to finish again. Right now the Celtics are looking incredibly dominant here in the Garden. There's Parrish. Excuse me. McHale pulls up. Oh, and that's a rebound from Roundfield. Nice. That's big. So let's kick it to Reggie Lewis. He's the addition that we made this year. And Matt Sweet can't get it. Kicks it back out. Resets. Kicks it out to Bird. Bird's got a shot. Bird drains it. Larry Legend. And now, I haven't done a Johnny Most thing. I've talked about doing expression cam and maybe matching up some faces, but I will get to some Johnny Most. It takes quite a bit of energy to be like, and now Mikhail out of the wing. You got to really, really lean into it. And here's Frank Johnson with that sweet jump shot. He does hit that. So the Celtics not able to just run over this. There's the pass down into Mikhail, down to the block. They used to call him the black hole because he wouldn't pass it back. There it is to Parrish. He's going to get that. And there's your dead ball, folks. There is your dead ball, and that can only mean one thing to us, folks. That means more media and another quick 3 minutes of game time swallowed up. Make it, in this case, let's make it a full 4 minutes, right? We'll start with the second quarter after this break, and the Celtics have a narrow margin, but let's take a look at what we have here in terms of great media. I found this one, and this one's kind of just amusing. This was the very fantastic Milwaukee Bucks, which I rebuilt. Check how cheesy and crazy this is. Take a look at this.
The Bucks are going strong on TV 18.
This is from the 80s.
On TV
Oh, that's hard right
From
there.
the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri, the Milwaukee Bucks take on the Kansas City Kings. Tonight's game is brought to you by Light Beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less. Century Insurance. For all
That's
the
hard
insurance
right
needs,
there.
call
Century
your local
Insurance?
Century agent.
What?
Where all's well, even when all isn't. True Value Hardware. We've got what it takes. McDonald's, where it's
Too
a
much.
good time for the great
McDonald's.
taste. Toyota will remind you that it's a good feeling to buckle up for safety. And by Speeds TV and Appliance, the right price, customer satisfaction guarantee.
Sierra. But listen how hard this shit is.
On TV 18. Milwaukee Bucks.
That is as hard as you can get for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Milwaukee, people. They're wholesome people there. Okay, so here is a classic, though. I think you'll appreciate this one.
What's in the bag? Lunch. Big Mac, fries. Play you for it.
The very young Michael
You and
Jordan.
me for my Big Mac. First one to miss, what does the winner eat? No dunking. One me. Which me? Get in there. Off the floor, off the scoreboard, off the bankboard, no rim. Over the second rafter, off the floor, nothing but net. Through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
What you want is what you get, and McDonald's today.
Off the expressway, over the river, off the billboard, through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
Okay, here's a real old one. I think this one's kind of cool, though.
On September 15th, Nike created a revolutionary new basketball shoe. On October 18th, the NBA threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them. Air Jordans from Nike.
Yeah, right there. And so, on that note, let's get back to this gameplay. Let's check this out. Matt Sweet right here with his legendary teammate, Larry Bird. Here's Matt Sweet. Oh, he misses another one. Come on, Sweet. Basically, I wheedled my way into the starting lineup. This should be Danny Ainge or Dennis Johnson, but no, it's Matt Sweet. My numbers were good enough. And that was the deal. If I could get my numbers. Ooh, Frank Johnson just burns my ass. Ooh, put me on the griddle. There's the give and go. Matt Sweet, number 7. Matt Sweet with the assist. Anyway, Ma, I had one assist. It was like butter. The Dorchester kid with that gamey Goodwill Hunting accent is really something. And he's going to now work with his teammate, Larry, who catches out on the wing. That is one of Larry's spots, and he drains it again. So this combination of Matt Sweet with the futuristic, I'm from the future. My DNA is from the future. Anyway, this kid is basically Steph Curry, the greatest shooter off the dribble ever, maybe the game has ever known. And then, of course, Larry Bird. Look at this pass right here. Oh, that was a nasty pass down low, but Wes Unseld, the legendary Wes Unseld, still has it. Oh, but look at what happens when Matt Sweet gets involved. Strips him. And there's the kickback. Sweet. Oh. Ma. Ma, I burned myself on the fucking stove over there. The fire. Okay, here we go. Trying to keep this friendly language. Keep this language a little bit clean here. I don't think that's possible. Anyway, kicks it out to Larry Bird. There he is on the break. Larry gets fouled, but we don't do free throws. So we're, even though he's a 90% career free throw shooter, we move ahead. And here we are. The inbound. Larry with the quick dribble. Can't get it. And who's there? Matt Sweet. Matt Sweet. Number 7 from Dorchester. Do a little Johnny Most with that. Oh, there's the lob. Jeff Ruland. Big wide body. Definitely a bruiser. There's the pass into Bird. Bird goes down low. Can't get it. Elvin Hayes. So this is an old school Bullets roster from like the early 80s. For the most part. I got some other people there though. Christian Leitner is in here. He did go to them in the 80s, so sort of different era. But in the 80s, there's Elvin Hayes right there. They had won a championship with Wes Unseld. So there he calls for the screen. He gets it from Larry. And watch. Here's Larry again. Now this could be a deadly combo here. He pops. And Larry from the mid-range can't get it. But Parrish is there. Oh. Celtics are too nasty. They're too nice. But meanwhile, my whole goal is to just get Matt Sweet to have his glory. Because I think if he can get his glory, I think the Celtics could... Did I just get dunked on? Okay. All right. You know, glory is one thing, getting dunked on is another. That's what they call humility. And here he is. He's got the screen from Larry. He kicks it from absolutely next week, but Larry tips it in. Tough night of shooting here for the Dorchester kid, but it's all about the win for the Celtics, and I try not to be a liability here. I'm going to try to shut down Frank Johnson. Here we go. Elvin Hayes out to Johnson. Ooh, Johnson with a slick move forward, can't get it. And here is Matt Sweet. He's going to try to work off of the dribble. He kicks it to Larry. Larry with the muscle down low. Nothing. Elvin Hayes has been nasty in the paint. He's a big, strong. It's kind of like Bob McAdoo. Oh, there is great defense by Matt Sweet. That's what it's called. That's what it's about right there. Parrish. Matt Sweet. There he is. A little. Oh. Now listen, he's been averaging 20 plus points per game, but This has been a tough night for Matt Sweet. But that is going to make no difference to our broadcast here, folks. Because everything's perfect when you go back to the 80s and you go just start flipping around. We're going to jump into the second half when we come back into our halftime report. But while we do this, let's take a look at some of the things that we did not get to look at. Here is one I found. Check this out.
Does that offend you?
It really doesn't offend me. It's a compliment, really, to be compared to Dr. J, who had an outstanding career and really still is playing. And hopefully, once I play 12 or 13 years, I can look back and say that I had an enjoyable career like Dr. J.
You can just substitute Knicks right there. It could be Jordan Awes Lakers, Jordan Awes Celtics, and everything else. Everywhere you go, you're getting this kind of thing. Last night, your first appearance at the Garden, fairly typical performance. You only played 33 minutes. You got 33 points. You hit 15 of 22 from the field. Are you totally at ease when you're on the court already, or is all this still a learning experience?
Well, it's really fun to me. I'm enjoying playing basketball at this point. A lot of people consider it a job, but I go out and have fun, and you know, if I take it that way.
I want to watch this one. I'm going to interrupt you just to watch this one. I guess it's easy to have fun. Are you terribly conscious of being a showman out there, of being an entertainer?
I'm not trying to be an entertainer. I'm just trying to play naturally and do the things that I'm naturally used to.
I don't even want to interrupt Michael Jordan, but you're right. Space Jam, I need to get some stuff in here.
Inevitably, the big problem most rookies have when they come into the NBA is the length of the season. You play 3 times as many games as you used to in college. Are you concerned about being able to do this night after night after night?
I'm really not concerned with it.
He's not concerned about shit, but Brian Gumbel was all that. And I got to say, Michael, just hold that thought. Absolutely love watching that old broadcast interview, but we've got a game to go check out. And I got to tell you right now, we're looking at a halftime here where the Celtics are on fire doing what they do. Larry's got 19 points, 6 boards. Matt Sweet follows up with 14. And then Robert Parrish with 12 boards and 12 points. Let's take a look here. Larry the Larry legend with the shooting from deep hits that. And then here we have Matt Sweet with another 14 here. Bam! That's what we need from Sweet. And Robert Parrish, again, dominant on the glass for the Celtics. If we flip it here, it has been Frank Johnson has just eaten me up, just chewing me up. And of course, Jeff Ruland, big wide body that he is, has held it up on the glass. Christian Laettner, Duke standout. I hate Laettner. But that is where we are with this game. But we're going to jump right back in, guys. We'll see you after the game. There we go. I cut off that guitar solo. We're going to go right with Matt Sweet. Oh, man, I have had many good passes that have just not worked out. Round field brutalizing us. Wow, this Bullets team is all over the offensive glass. Jeff Malone with the ultimate bucket there. Unbelievable pressure. And we have the lead, but you can still see they're not out of this. There's a deep pass into McHale. That's where he likes to work. And he can't get it. So the Bullets, we may have to shoot over this team to have the best success. They're just tough in the paint. They're used to collapsing into the paint. Larry's just going to do just that. Immediately start shooting from deep. And if I have the mojo here in the time, I'm going to do a late stream with the Showtime Lakers and the Sonics. There's Reggie Lewis. There's the pass from Sweet up ahead. Oh, Bird to McHale. Wow. Little flip from Bird. Fancy, fancy. Jeff Malone. Definitely a tough assignment here. Elvin Hayes. The clock ticking down here. Hayes spending a lot of time here. Oh, and this is just a tremendous work here from Jeff Malone, who beats me. And he's a scoring machine, no question. Matt Sweet getting schooled here, the sophomore player, getting absolutely schooled. There's the pick and roll, though, and he's going to make that one work like magic. And that's about as good as you can play him. That's great defense there. Sweet. Looking for another opportunity here. Can't get it, but Parrish is all over it, and he's going to get fouled. And we don't do free throws, so we're just going to jump ahead 3 more minutes. Here we go. Now watch. Dennis Johnson in the game. I think I'm just going to step out and just spectate for a minute. That's right. You've got Bill Walton, Danny Ainge, Cedric Maxwell. I can see this is the second squad right here. Dennis Johnson. Yeah. And yeah, Bill Walton. And then Seasting maybe. Jerry Seasting. Yep. That's the second 5 for the Celtics. And here we go. Oh, Leitner kicks it in and out with Davis. Roundtree, he can hit that. Does not hit it, and Danny Ainge comes out of there on his knees. Scrappy play here. Dennis Johnson was the point guard until Matt Sweet rolled into town, and we had to redux the 80s, so very strange phenomenon there. But hey, he's from the future, and here we go. Danny Ainge drains it, and the second squad's got the crowd here at the Garden on their feet. There's no air conditioning. It's hotter than hell. So round field, Davis, and the Bullets are sweating bullets, if you catch my drift. There it is, kicks it out. Hammond, Ruland, round field, Davis, nothing doing, but Roundfield is on the glass. He's been all night on the glass. Great job there. I did as much as I could do to match his face, given all the old highlights and images I had. I could not find that player in these rosters, so I created him. There's Seasting on the wing, and he misses the open 3. Anyway, a chance for these second-string guys to shine. We're looking at end of the quarter here. Davis kicks it inside. No, Bill Walton with the quick hands. Walton to Ainge, and they've got to avenge the loss last year. The New York Knicks, their rival, Boston's rival, New York, put them out of the playoffs, and I had to sadly watch as these thumbs were beat up and taped up. I just could not keep up with the Knicks, so that's how tough this game is. Sometimes you just lose. We got the brakes beat off of us by New York and John Starks and Patrick Ewing. Here we go, Davis. It looks to me like I think we're safe jumping a little bit ahead here. What do I mean by that? What I mean is this little bit isn't going to hurt anybody. Just jump ahead. We enter this quarter here, and this game looks almost over. I would fairly say we could maybe do one more piece of media here. What would that be? Well, how about this one? We got Jeff Malone scoring a lot, so check this out.
Here's the Mavericks with a chance to take the lead. Aguirre, jumper, yeah!
In the spiral. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Incredible! Hey, with 5 seconds into the front court, goes to Malone into the corner.
Oh, that's how good Jeff Malone was.
America's game. Unbelievable shot. It's fantastic.
All right, let's get back to this game. You know why? Because there's just a few minutes left, and I got to figure out who I am here. I think I'm Matt Sweet. So if that's the case, yeah, it's already set up. Let's go. Bird kicks it into Matt. Calls for the screen. Goes all the way and gets rejected. Wes Unseld just sent that shit flying. Sweet with a quick shotgun release. Matt Sweet, the Dorchester kid. That Dorchester kid can really shoot the ball, almost as good as Larry. That would be the call from Johnny Most. I'm going to do some Johnny Most. I've already got it figured out. What a great character. Larry on the defensive end, nothing. Frank Johnson, Larry, great sportsmanship, helps him up there. I look at Leitner, he's like, yeah, I guess that's the right thing to do instead of stepping on a guy's stomach, which is what he did to Grant. Let's see. Grant Hill. Anyway, so here we go. Boom. Larry down the block. Back out. Larry with the arcing jumper, can't get it. This is looking a little loose. I think we may have the victory here, and it may already be a wrap. Big mismatch with Davis. I'm going to call for some backup from McHale. There's the scoop pass. Leitner gets a bucket. And he's going to beat Leitner here. McHale. 20-point margin. And at this point, we can sim ahead if we want. Can't get it. There's the open look. Matt Sweet can't get it. I should have planted his feet, I think. Uh-oh. He made him pick up his dribble. There we go. That's Sweet. Off that pick and roll. Sweet's got 22 tonight. That's his average. And he outplayed Frank Johnson, who kind of put it on him in the first half. So no foul. Kick it ahead to Larry. Sweet from the wing. Matt Sweet, he's having a nice little run here. He's on fire. Celtics getting what they want here. There's going to be fights out in the packing lot. They're going to trust him with this jumper. Davis hasn't hit one of these yet. I think Matt Sweet knows. Kicks it to Larry. Sweet's got that look in the same corner again. Can't get it, but McHale's there. He's going to get that one. And there's the old Matt Sweet body language there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I think it's worth taking a look at. Watch, you're going to say to yourself, well, wait, take a look at what? I just want you to see the tantrum being thrown over here by Matt Sweet. And look, all he does is stand out here on the wing. The play happens. He's not even in on the play. And look at this body language. He's like, let's go. Anyway, Matt Sweet's a little amped up. This is his second season with the Celtics. Last year he came off the bench. But this year he's a starter. He's the point guard. Davis to round field. Celtics making him work for it. He has not hit one of those, and it's not going to change. All the way down. And Reggie Lewis. There's a foul, a frustration foul from Sweet, but he admits it. He's like, yeah, I did it. I went to confessional, okay? Yeah, father. Leitner with the little turnaround jumper. Can't get it. That's Eddie Pinkney in. Look at this pass from Sweet. Inside to Parrish. Parrish with the fading jumper. Tasty. So I've given this kid every chance to get Jeff Malone. What a killer. Great defense for 29.5 seconds, and then this guy just shreds us. There's the pass. Oh, Matt Sweet. Even went into his shooting motion and then dished it. Look at the crowd here. Look at the crowd loving it. Great numbers from Matt Sweet. He's feeling it. You got Wedman in the game. That's Eddie Pinkney. I got played right there by Elvin Hayes. But he's a Hall of Famer. Pinkney with the screen. Sweet. Cannot get the jumper to fall. All right. That's a bucket. Danny Ainge. This is a crazy shot from Matt Sweet. 26. He's kind of on a run here for the Celtics. Closing the door on the Bullets here, who continue to try and crawl back into this, but shooting like that, how do you crawl back in? Let's see, it's all about this mojo if I have enough for a bonus game. But this could wrap it up here. Jeff Malone still is going to get his 17 tonight. Not even a great night for him, but still. Always numbers, always a possibility. Ballard, Hammonds, and Tom McMillan, who later became, I think, a senator, maybe, congressman. Matt Sweet stays in the game here for Boston. Oh! Matt Sweet looking red hot. Ballard forces the shot against Bird. Bird is too slick. There's the pass to McHale. Really fancy work there, but McHale has not hit some of those easy ones inside tonight. Oh, that ball goes in and out, and it's Bird that comes out with it. There is Sweet from next week. Look at this crowd on their feet. Matt Sweet with a clinic here tonight. Frank Johnson challenged him in the first half, and he gets that one. That's been a battle between these guys tonight. Frank Johnson didn't like the elbow, didn't like the early contact. That's it. Larry takes the step back. McHale with the rebound and the follow. And this one is quite over. Kevin McHale with a great follow-up. What a performance here from Matt Sweet. This crowd is going to have to understand. There's a new scoring machine on this Celtics team. I'm probably getting pulled here. They're going to throw in the whole bench now. No, yeah, they're throwing in the bench. There it is to McHale. But I'm afraid, folks, that is the end of this one, I believe. I believe we are in a good position to jump ahead here and determine that this is an easy victory for the Celtics tonight. A big win. And if we take a look at the box score, it is Matt Sweet with 10 assists and 32 points. And some of this stroke out here became pretty what they call sweet, as he was just draining these buckets here. McMillan tries to close out, can't get anything. There he is with the follow with Jeff Ruland in his face. Wes Unseld doesn't have the energy to keep up with the young, futuristic Matt Sweet with that Steph Curry stroke. Yeah, stroke. The future, this is what we're talking about, rewriting the 80s. Now, Kevin McHale, 20 points, 8 rebounds, a really steady night. I mean, it looked like he missed some shots, but he got his shots. He just lurks around the basket and gets it done with those long arms. And then again, Robert Parrish, kind of the anchor of this whole team, 2019 here tonight, playing above the rim, blocking some shots, being there with the stuff. And he held off Wes Unseld, the undersized, and Larry Bird, the understated performance here, 19.96. Did just enough, isn't showing off, and just kind of gets it done. Tonight it was Sweet that was a big high flyer, but it could have been anyone. And then if we take a look here on the other side, Frank Johnson did burn me for 20 points. It kind of was intense. Jeff Malone, the scoring champ, 17 points, awfully hard to stop. And Ruland, another 15. And that, folks, is how that one winds up. Now, I think I will do this third game for you guys, just for the sake of seeing the the Lakers and the Sonics. I think this is going to be kind of a cool game. And I am going to take a quick break, though, because I need to step away from this computer for 5 seconds for a smoke. But here it is, Sonics and Lakers. I think this is going to be a good matchup here. We got Magic Johnson, Byron Scott, James Worthy, AC Green, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And actually, before we do anything, let me go ahead and I feel like I want to see, instead of AC Green tonight, I want to see Kurt Rambis in here. And I'll take 2 minutes off of Rambis and Green, and he will have the exact same amount of time. But we get to see Rambis here in the starting lineup. And I think that is significant. All right, so for this game, we're going to see Kurt Rambis in there. Kareem, James Worthy, Byron Scott, Magic Johnson. And for the Sonics, remember, they had a championship at the end of the 70s. Gus Williams, Downtown Freddie Brown, Tom Chambers, Jack Sigma, and Xavier McDaniel, the X-Man, make up a tremendous team. Here's the Lakers and the Sonics. Pretty tremendous and realistic vibes here. Now, I think with this Lakers thing, I think I'm actually going to move up to that uniform, which is slightly different. And we're going to do it like that, folks. And before I get any further in, I think I'm just going to show you guys one more piece of media, because now we've got this LA vibe happening. I'm going to start with this one right here.
Straight down the middle. Still going, still going. Oh! Highlight film.
The Lakers attacked their opponents in waves, bringing a new excitement to the league.
We didn't care who we were playing. We didn't care how many points we were down. Our whole goal was to run you into the ground.
Absolutely. They did it.
With Magic at the controls, the Lakers' fast break style became known as Showtime.
Showtime was coming down on a fast break, looking left, and throwing right.
Showtime. Woo! How did he sin?
Jones wanted it, but Magic wanted more. Dribble behind the back. Oh, what a play!
Oh, Byron Scott.
But the success of Showtime was much more than Magic Johnson. Over the years, the Lakers would be loaded with players who fit perfectly into their fast break system. Michael Cooper, Norm Nixon, and Jamal Wilkes. Byron Scott, and the game's ultimate finisher, James Worthy.
Oh, man. When he put it in one hand, Statue of Liberty, bam, it's over. It's over.
Play, here come the Lakers. Pass down the middle of Worthy, slam dunk.
And when all else failed, the Lakers could always count on Kareem.
Showtime was that beautiful sky hook. That's the most beautiful shot that I've ever seen in basketball.
The Lakers' flamboyant style was perfectly suited for Los Angeles, and the Forum became more than a place to see a basketball game. It became a Hollywood scene.
I wouldn't do an hour series in those days because I said I'm not going to miss those games. I don't care what team it was they were playing. There was always a magic happening out on that floor.
Magic is right.
They gotta be talking about that for a week.
You're sitting there, and then all of a sudden you're up out of your seat. And you don't know how you stood up. You didn't know that you were up. Because it captivated you. It put you right here.
Magic Johnson leads the attack. Look at that pass. Oh, what a show. Oh, what a show.
And you know what? With that, let's get ourselves back to this game. Now, I'm going to step away for a second and give you guys some of this generic commentary. I apologize for that, which is why I'm going to go hard in the paint with this Dick Stockton impression. And here we are in the Forum, Los Angeles. The Lakers, at the top of the Western Conference, will face the Seattle Supersonics. Everyone's in the house tonight. Rob Lowe, Charlie Sheen, Jack Nicholson, Diane Cannon, all of the usuals. And the Showtime Lakers are here to impress upon the Sonics that they're the better team. Downtown Freddie Brown, Tom Chambers, Jack Sigma, and Gus Williams. We will have highlights from all of these people in this game. This should be a great one here tonight, folks. Let's see a Western Conference game in the late Redux the 80s. Thanks for tuning in. And I think before we do anything, I am going to just add this commentary, and I will be back shortly, guys. So let's check it out.
Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt. A second rounder who has made it. Gus Williams plays a lot bigger than he is. Williams against Johnson. Pass to Ramos. Outside, Scott. Passes it to Johnson. On the clock. Over McKinney. Johnson, good. Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot. Williams passes to McDaniel to the left side wing. Rambis against Chambers. Hooked away. Stolen by Worthy. Oh, and here we go. Worthy's got it. The fast break Chambers. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Seattle.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice dish from McDaniel there. Good job recognizing one of his teammates was open for a clean look.
Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one drops for him.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Johnson can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Brown outside. Pass to McDaniel. Back to Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Unfazed by the contact. That's the kind of offense this team expects from Brown.
High post Johnson. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Chicago.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
The offensive rebound. Sigma with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Los Angeles trails by 7. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Rambis. It's blocked. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First personal foul. It's going to go on James.
You know, much respect for the versatility of McDaniel. I mean, he does everything for this team. Plays with a lot of confidence, too.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
That free throw, no good. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that.
Here's Nixon. Wasted no time on that.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Seattle leading by 18. McMillan passes to Ellis. Here is Sigma. Here's Shelton. And there's the pass to Sigma. Lays it up off the glass. Sigma's got 6 points.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Thompson with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Pass to Nixon. Takes the three. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Johnson. He's got 5. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis is out there with Worthy. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. It's tipped, and they get it there. Seattle leading by 22. And for Seattle, Williams is out there with Brown. And there's Chambers. Then it's McDaniel. And it's Shelton in at the 4 spot.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Williams, high post. Johnson's there. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Outside, Scott. Worthy feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Johnson for 3. And again, the Lakers no good. And Seattle shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Outside Williams. To the inside, McDaniel. Pass to Shelton. Brown against Scott. Brown, no good.
Hey, folks. Back. Thanks for putting up with the generic color commentary, as mine will obviously be more colorful. I think we're going to try to jump in here as the Lakers, who are trailing by a devastating margin. Let's see who's on the floor. It is Magic. The most fun player to play as is Magic Johnson. So let's find out. Let's see if we can't rock this out. Pretty good ball movement there to get Byron Scott open. We're gonna need a little more of that.
Gus Williams.
It is an all-star backcourt though. Gus Williams, downtown Freddie Brown. There it is. It's a Kareem. Can't get the jump hook. Kareem works again. Gets the bucket. So this Forum crowd just watching the Lakers in a rare run where they're really getting beat up. Rambis with another key rebound. Up ahead to Byron Scott. Come on, Magic. Get these Lakers back in it. What can you do, baby? Nothing. There's Magic. Magic.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson.
First foul. I'll take it.
Second team foul.
Very aggressive. Lakers trying to play a little more aggressive defensively here. And Chambers, of course, a big threat. Definitely have some Chambers highlights for you guys.
Tom Chambers.
Magic. Little give and go with Worthy. Bam. Count it. Let's bring this back. Let's get this into a game situation. That's our only goal here is to gotta have that help on the back, AC Green. Gotta have help, buddy. Magic with a violent stab towards the hoop. Now we're not. Ooh, he just really bullied his teammate there. But anyway, I don't think Freddie Brown appreciated that at all, and I can't blame him. That was a violent move. But hang on, let's just do this. I think it's fair to say we're gonna lose 3 minutes, and let's see what happens here. The Lakers may crawl back into this, and they may just have done that. A dozen points is right where I had it, and I think let's take a look at some media because I'm almost sure that at this point, with all this Lakers stuff, there's such a giant well of. Here's some weird stuff I found. Actually, no, that's very playoff based. Hang on a second. This is a different version. Here we go.
With his combination of size, skill, and court vision, Magic Johnson was a point guard unlike any the league had ever seen.
Here's Scott, it's 3-on-1. Magic in the middle of the word.
At 6'9", he has the ability that a lot of point guards or just guards, period, don't have, and that's he's able to see over the defense.
How did he find that man?
He kind of changed the game. I think his energy, his size at the point guard position, just made the game seem a lot of fun.
Gotta be talking about that for a week.
When it came to passing in the open floor, Magic always seemed to be one step ahead of everyone else.
You know, Magic, when those eyes get big like that, he had already figured out what he's going to do. It's over.
Magic Johnson accelerates, finds the open man.
Magic could take a snapshot of the court, meaning that he could be in effort to get a rebound. And when the ball hit his hand, he just took a quick snapshot, and that's all he needed to take.
Magic from midcourt made a 43-foot bounce pass.
You got out there and you feel the lane, Magic would get you the basketball.
Oh, take it to the bank. Magic couldn't draw it better on a blackboard.
There was no rhyme or reason to the fast break. We just took off and running.
And I'll tell you what, that Showtime Lakers team is what we're trying to work with right here. I'm going to give you my quick halftime report, my Dick Stockton voice. A dozen points from Norm Nixon, Magic with 10 and 5 assists, Jabbar with 10. And for the Sonics, Dale Ellis, the young sharpshooter. Absolutely terrific. The Tennessee Volunteer, 10 points. Lonnie Shelton, the wide body from UCLA with another 10 points. And Jack Sigma, 8-5, as Gus Williams brings up the rear with another quick 8. Sonics proving hard to put out here, as we will continue after these messages. There it is. All right, so now can Magic bring this back? All right, Kareem not hitting. Whoa, I don't know what he did there, but he goofed it up. Wonked it up. Oh, Magic. Cuts it to 10. This is what we needed. We cut it to 10 here. Just coming out of the locker room. Pat Riley talked to us. He had a slick shark skin suit on. He said, listen, want to be losers? Downtown Freddie Brown. There's Magic inside. There's the help. Yeah. There it is to Kareem. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We cut it to 8. Showtime Lakers showing you how quickly they can bridge the gap, just like the Warriors used to be. Insane how quick they could run 20 points up on you. Oh, and there's Jack Sigma. Oh, and he's on the boards. He's fighting. Great stuff here. Tom Chambers, I should say. Down low to Kareem. Kareem, look for that sky hook. There it is. We've cut it 6. Ooh, Magic goes flying. Does not matter. Downtown Freddie Brown with a revenge shot. Here's Magic up ahead to Scott. Scott can't get it. Rambis in on the rebound. Can't get it. Sonics pull it out of there. Whoa, big defense from the Lakers. Here it is to Scott again. Here we are. Close game now. Lakers have brought this one back. The fans are on their feet here at the Forum. Letting everybody know how they feel about this incredible comeback. Ooh. Gus Williams being challenged. Magic is kind of letting him have it. They're looking for Freddie Brown. Great boxing out by the Lakers. Kicks it to Rambis. Magic Johnson. Right now the pressure is on the Sonics to keep it up because Lakers put a lot of pressure here. Great defense from Magic and kicks it across. Chambers down low overpowers Magic Johnson. Overpowers Magic Johnson. Yep, and that can only mean one thing, guys. Sonics with a good bucket there, holding off this run by the Lakers. And I can tell you what, I think I may have the thing for you guys. Unfortunately, I have so many highlights. I Actually, here's a beautiful one. I'll give you this one. Here's one right here. That's a kind of a beautiful one, but here's another one right here. There we go.
Keep a three-pointer who can play inside as well as run the court like that. I don't think there's anybody in the league.
But Chambers is just too big and too quick for the small forwards in this league at 6'10".
Players like Chambers distort that position. They play the so-called three spot, but they play it like a 6-footer. Yeah, but they're 6'10".
And he has range like some of the better small forwards in the league. And as a big forward, there's nobody that has his offensive skills, maybe in basketball.
Tom Chambers, who had 46
Chambers was a killer, folks. He went on to play for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, I guarantee you, this guy is going to be a great player in this system. Sonics lead at 35-25. Long pass to Chambers.
Chambers.
And it counts.
To go to Chambers. He'll fake right, drive left. He goes
big guy for that skill set. At that time, kind of unheard of.
Chambers leans into a shot, but he pops it in, and he is up to 12 in a row. He is just one shy of tying the Sonic consecutive field goal mark. Evans.
10 seconds to shoot. Tough. What a shot by Chambers.
That's against that Lakers team. Oh. He had hops, man. Big hops.
Johnson with a and Johnson gets it taken away. Here comes Chambers. Connors made him change the shot. And a steal by Chambers, and he saved. Great play there. Lister will throw it up.
Three-point attempt by Chambers. Oh, that's a gutsy shot.
Tap up, yes! Chambers scores it. Sonics win it in overtime. Behind the back pass to Dale Ellis. Beautiful job by Chambers. Nice play.
Ahead to Chambers. Oh, my.
Chambers launches one for three.
Yeah, he had that deep range, folks. He did. And you know what? Let's get back to this game. Let's watch Tom Chambers try to hold off this Lakers run. I don't think they can do it, but let's see. We'll get back to you guys after the quarter. Worthy. There it is to Rambis. Rambis can't get it. Gus Williams blew past me on that. It was embarrassing. Kareem working hard, can't get it against Jack Sigma. Seems like our hot run kind of got stifled here. Kicks it out to Rambis. Worthy. Drains it. All right, we're back to a 7-point thing here. All right, let's get some stops, boys. Ooh, we cannot double team downtown Freddie Brown. Can't be done. Kareem can't get it. Up ahead to Chambers. We don't do free throws, and it's going to cost you a couple of minutes. So here it is. This crowd is surly right now. Looks like I'm Norm Nixon. Let's kick it to Bob McAdoo. Let's let him do his thing. Cooper. All right, that's a stalemate right there, so we're just going to jump ahead. We're going to jump ahead while this B squads go at it, and we're going to jump right back in. Let's see. Magic is back in the game. Let's do this. We're still trailing here. Magic with a little hook shot. Can't get it. No. This game is ours to win or lose at this point. We can do this. If we don't do it, it's us just not executing. That is a beautiful little reverse layup by Magic. 20 points for Magic. You're going to need him to score. You can't just be passing the ball. He's got to score. Lonnie Shelton with a big foul on Kurt Rambis.
Substitution on the court.
Still trying to get this comeback. Nice. No. What was that nonsense? That was insane. The forum is furious with this wild shot. Let's get back to just some regular coverage. Let's not overexpose ourselves to these incredible three-point shooters of the Sonics. Oh, Gus Williams kicks it up. Byron Scott. Ooh, and Kurt Rambis maybe takes an ill-advised shot. Magic can't get it. The Lakers fans are very emotional at this moment. We got ourselves a dead ball, which is going to cost you 3 minutes, as we know, and that's going to take us right down to the tender heart of things. It looks like we're still in there even with the sim, and we will take a look instead at some more media. I think this is a real nice nostalgic one.
like his game. It's fantastic.
All right, and with that, let's get back to this game. Woo. All right, here we go. There it is. Kicks it to Kareem. Kareem is getting outplayed by Jack Sigma for sure tonight. I believe so. He just seems to be a little slow of foot. Oh, Magic's pick and roll was read like a book. Chambers is just chewing us up, just like the highlight reel said he would. We got to exploit the matchup. This is all about and count it. So this is one of those rare free throws we're going to allow. Why? Because it's a three-point play and one, cutting it to 5. And here we are with this crazy pressure. Lakers trying to force a turnover, maybe. It's all about Rambis here. Worthy. Oh, he got a call for an illegal screen. This is what we needed. We've got it down to 1 possession here, 1 bucket. Let's go, Kareem. Skyhook. No foul there. I think we got to go elsewhere. We just keep going down to the well, and he is not providing. Magic with a big rebound. Kicks it up to Cooper. Incredible steal by Gus Williams. And the pass to Xavier McDaniel. Ooh, are they going to close the door on us? That felt pretty important right there. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with that. That was a great little exchange. All right, well, apparently with no time left, we're going to have to let this guy shoot. Let's make sure, though. Everything's fine. Referee's taking his sweet time, maybe thinking about it. Maybe there's a commercial timeout. What are we waiting for? Jason Tatum? No, okay. He hits him. Here we go. Lakers have the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Magic. Lakers 1 point behind with 2 minutes left. Bridge the gap. There it is, folks. That is a lot of pressure on the Sonics now to hold this lead. Worthy is just running in circles. That's how hype he is. Here we go. All right. The assignment, Gus Williams, I believe. Still the half-court pressure here from the Lakers. Ooh, Dale Ellis, the young, sharp shooter, burns the Lakers here, making it 4. They can't fall asleep. They've got to keep the pressure on. Oh! Wow, he just took that ball away from Magic Johnson right there. Magic. Wow, Gus Williams proving to be nasty here. Wow, Sonics trying to put us away here. Just in it, and now we're out. I don't know.
Ball is turned over. Lakers ball.
Magic tries a rare 3.
Gus Williams.
I think we just lost this one.
Seattle foul. Jack Sycamore.
Wow. Great powerhouse matchup, though. And this is going to be a problem for the Lakers moving forward. The Sonics are strong. We're going to have to take the L tonight. 8 points down. No real chance here. Woof. Xavier McDaniel's been jawing all night at Worthy. He gets his block here. Magic hits the 3. Trying to do some real magic here, get this comeback, but I don't see it happening.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul. Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He hits it. That's crucial. 2 possessions. And that one is a wrap. And I tell you what, guys, it's been a great stream. We're going to quickly jump ahead and then do our box score and call this one a night. Great victory here by the Sonics, who outshone the Lakers 34-10 for Magic. Abdul-Jabbar 20 and 11. Nixon off the bench with 16. Worthy a mere 13, maybe a big part of the problem. But Gus Williams put on a show tonight, as did downtown Freddie Brown. 12 of 17 shooting for Gus Williams, and seemed to just handle all the Laker pressure casually. Tremendous performance here from Gus Williams. Downtown Freddie Brown, 18 points, and really getting it done from downtown. Let's face it, that was his main thing. And Tom Chambers, a dominant performance here, 11 boards, 18 points, only 17 shots, seemingly everywhere. The big dunk over Worthy on that one. Wow, or Magic, I should say. And I'm going to tell you what, folks, that is how this one will end. I thank you very much for tuning in, whether it was Kick or YouTube, and we'll see you again next time on the 80s Redux.